Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody,
90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a sharp pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Haaland. And the shot! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 11 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
He's had it taken off him. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's definitely not his best. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Has a shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Now this... He's had a hit! It's loose and it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
And Sterling! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Jimenez. Haaland couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Haaland! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Caicedo. Maradona. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maradona, he rises! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Messi. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And now the hit! And yes, it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And we are already promptly back underway. And he's been shifted off it. Musiala and Akanji. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Saka. Elliott. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Real chance! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The goal scorer.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution on the field.
Akanji.
Number 15, Iniesta.
Messi.
Coming on the field.
He's away.
Is number 4.
And here's Son Heung-min.
The attendance for this match
Nice
was
defending, physical and receptive.
72,306.
And it's Messi. Good pressure, determined, intense. Closing in on goal. Elliott, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Pepe. Elliott. Mosquera. Saka. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Haaland. Jorginho fires from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Akanji. More and more pressure on the ball here. Musiala spots it and intercepts. Robertson. Just 5 minutes left. Pepe. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Elliott. And it's Messi. Now James.
There will be
Pepe.
1 minute added time.
Donnarumma. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Haaland, happy to bask in the accolade. Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which
Hello,
accompanies
everybody, and
promotion.
welcome to today's
The
match.
non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Luis Suarez. Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. Maradona.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. And he's managed to get rid. And he's had it nicked away. Elliott. Oh, that's ambitious. Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. That'll be a corner. Barcelona with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. It's gone backwards.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's one-on-one! And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Half an hour played now. Baia with the clearance. Luis Suarez. Oh, that was vital. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes till the break. That's really well cleared. Bastoni, that could spell trouble. Always onto this. Now there's a fine, great hit! Now who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Being displayed on the screen.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field is
And we're
number
underway
9,
again.
Erling Haaland.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Maradona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That has been knocked clear. Ball's out once more. It's Iniesta! Decent enough try.
Iniesta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 61 minutes.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Sterling. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Mbappe.
Get a throw
The
in.
attendance for this match was 71,649. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Elliot.
Pepe.
Coming on the field is
Sergio, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich. He's been picked out, and the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well read, nice interception. He's through here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Shot a goal! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hits one! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking...
In with a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Iniesta! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Alexander-Arnold. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which
Hello,
accompanies
everybody, and
promotion.
welcome to today's
The
match.
non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sterling is wide and looking to get onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo, skillfully cut out. He is so addy. Elliott! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Looking to set free a runner. Looking for the runner. Rashford gets into some space. Still goalless at the moment. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, such a clever touch. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Ligt makes the interception. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Wirtz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Rashford. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. De Jong. Jorginho. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rice. White. Rashford has it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added
Well
time.
played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Iniesta. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's away! Wirtz! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
After 59 minutes is...
2 up and threatening to pull clear!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
70,987.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Gnabry, just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this?
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Sterling. Number 15, Iniesta. Number 8,
Jorginho really
Elliott.
struggling to influence the
Coming
game.
on the field.
He needs a minder.
Number 10.
Mbappe! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, time for changes
Number
on
10,
both sides, actually.
Messi.
A
Coming
case
on the
now
field,
of complete
number
control.
9,
It's a
Erling
pretty loose
Haaland.
pass.
Number 11, Barcola. Substitution.
James gets over and intercepts, and it's Son Heung-min.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is a great pick out. Haaland! Corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Jorginho, he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. That's very neat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe! He's got away. He's found some... And the shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Not the best distribution from the keeper. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gnabry. He's Gnabry! Goes long and straight. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. He's tried one! And the keeper read that really well.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Pepe tries to clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and... Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion.
Welcome to today's
The
match.
non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. More and more pressure on the ball here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Okay, interesting. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Alisson getting this one clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Driving on and making good progress. Nice defending, physical and effective. And it's Iniesta. That could spell trouble. Araujo makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Taken back almost at once. That's headed upfield. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Distributed tidily. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. That'll be a throw-in. He has found the way through. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
White. Passing nice and neat. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ribery. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half, so neither side has yet broken through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Ribery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. James. Now it's Sterling. Elliott gets into some space. He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened? And again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Number 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Lobbed in behind, and it's Son Heung-min. He is through here! Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Tries to dink it through. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Martinez. And here's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! And that could come back to haunt them.
Stoichkov appears to be absolutely seething with him.
And he's let fly! Saka. Shifted upfield. Now it's Ribery. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Minutes has been indicated.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got to... Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. They get a throw in. And here's Pizarro. Now then, Claudio Pizarro, here's a man who is a real hero in his native Peru, and he does have a record to justify that lofty standing.
Well, an archetypal predator in front of goal. I wouldn't consider him particularly fast or physical, but if the ball arrives in the box, you can guarantee he'll get something on it.
He's just hungry for goals.
That's very true.
Rodri. Now it's Pizarro. Oh, no joy this time. Mosquera. Jorginho. Elliott. Oh, that's ambitious. He's got a side of goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne plays it short. Mbappe deals with that comfortably. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So we're still where we started right now. Pizarro. And he cuts out the supply. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changes him with that pass. Saka.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Speculative strike. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Schneider. And the pass is intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Tries a header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's De Bruyne. Fires from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. That's a little off target. That's a good ball out wide. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained.
And Sterling! Sterling. Oh, shoot. Elliott! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano. Rodri. Bellingham. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And that could set him on his way. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland. He could be in here. Haaland!
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rodri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got away with one there.
really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Ribery goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's played forward. Haaland. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Milan are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. James. Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. James. There's no flag. Oh, this looks sharp. And the shot's on here. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pizarro hits one! Yes! He's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
After 87 minutes is number 13.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Ribery with the short one. Has a look and plays it forward. James. Azar. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which
Hello,
accompanies
everybody, and
promotion.
welcome to today's
The
match.
non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Haaland. Chance for the header! It's a loose ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He won't be happy with that one. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It's almost too easy for him, this.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Okay, interesting. Oh, good-looking ball. Marquinhos. That's been cut out, well played. Jorginho. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Messi. Always onto this. Chance to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams cuts out the pass. Looking, there's the shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Now it's Iniesta. Marquinhos. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sterling. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute
Maradona.
added time.
Mbappe. Saka. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Attendees, this is
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Steady, solid, 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. I wouldn't fancy playing up front.
It's Iniesta! In he goes again! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. De Bruyne at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Sterling. Number 15, Iniesta. Coming on the
Marquinhos.
field, number 6, Mbappe.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Son Heung-min.
Bastoni cuts it out. Adams. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Saka. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland! And it's there! And surely that settles it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 14, De Bruyne. Number 24, Reece James. Coming on the field, number 22, Ribery. Number 23, Jules Koundé.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Upamecano. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended.